Hi students, this is Mr. David, and today in our news sharing is a message from the Queen of England. You may have seen her picture around Hong Kong because Hong Kong used to be part of Great Britain and part of the United Kingdom. So she gave a 4-minute speech yesterday, and this was a speech to help to motivate and to encourage the people of Great Britain. And I'd like to have a listen, and then you can listen to the words and the vocabulary, and also notice that her accent, how she speaks, is very high class. So she won't say hello, she'll have it in a very special oh hello, that kind of way. Okay, so we'll have a listen and hopefully we'll learn some vocabulary. Okay.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time.
Increasingly challenging means this is getting more difficult.
A time of disruption in the life of our...
A time of disruption, everything is getting disturbed, everything is changing. This is usually negative change, a bad change, not a good change. This is not improvement, it is disruption. Everything is getting disturbed.
Country. A disruption that has brought grief to some.
So, a disruption, a big change, a negative change that has brought grief is sadness. Okay, a lot of people are sad because their family are dying and they're losing money as well. This is the losing money. Financial difficulties. Financial is money problems. Okay, sadness because someone has died, and financial problems to many.
Financial difficulties to many, and enormous changes to the daily.
Enormous means very, very big. Okay, it's not just big change, it's enormous. As the Queen says, enormous changes to the daily lives of us all. Daily, of course, means every day. So big changes in our everyday life.
The lives of us all. I want to thank...
So here, she wants to thank people on the NHS frontline. NHS is the UK hospitals, okay? It's free of charge. You don't need to pay. Just like Hong Kong government hospitals. This is called the National Health Service. NHS, National Health Service. And this lady here, you'll see she's wearing protective clothes and she's wearing a mask. This is a 3M mask.
Everyone on the NHS frontline, as well as care workers and those care...
So care workers, these are people who are looking after the elderly people, and essential roles. Essential means very important, okay? Essential roles is important.
Carrying out essential roles, who selflessly continue their day-to-day...
So selflessly is a great word. Selflessly means is the opposite of selfish. If you are selfish, then you only think about yourself. But people who are selfless think about others, okay? These are people who work and they're going to work instead of staying at home, okay? They have to do their job. So these people are selfless. They are the opposite of selfish. And duties is their jobs.
Duties outside the home in support of us all. I'm sure the nation will join me in assuring...
So here these are people delivering the things, assuring you, I want to make you feel better. I'm sure the country will join me in making you feel better, that what you do, these people who cannot stay at home, they have to work, their work is appreciated. We are grateful and thankful for your work.
You, that what you do is appreciated, and every hour of your hard work brings us closer to a return to more normal time.
So you can see here there are soldiers. These are soldiers delivering, I believe these are, if you look, 3M, you should see it here, 3M, these are the boxes of masks. So every hour of your hard work brings us closer to normal life, okay? At some point in the future, we will go back to normal, hopefully. But it's going to take a long time. And here are the soldiers again delivering the masks.
I also want to thank those of you who are staying at home, thereby helping to protect the vulnerable.
The word vulnerable, the people who are very easily to get hurt, okay? If everyone stays at home, then the NHS, the National Health Service and the doctors, they can concentrate to look after the people who are really sick, the vulnerable, okay? That's why we want people to stay at home.
And sparing many families the pain already felt by those who have lost loved ones.
So sparing, so if you stay at home, then you stop more families from feeling the pain and sadness that others have already felt, because those have already lost their loved ones. Okay, so again, stay at home, you help the doctors and nurses, and then they can focus to help people get better.
Together we are tackling this disease, and I want to reassure you that if we remain united and resolute, then we will overcome it.
So look, I want to make you feel better. If we work together, remain united, work together as one, okay? Uni means one. United, join together, and resolute means strong, okay? So be strong, and then we will overcome this. We will beat coronavirus. Work together, yes?
I hope in the years to come, everyone will be able to take pride in how they responded to this challenge.
So take pride. In the future, everyone will feel happy and take pride, to be proud in how they responded to this challenge, this difficult time of staying at home, washing your hands, okay? Everyone is suffering. It's a difficult time. This is a very challenging time.
Challenge. And those who come after us will say the Britons of this generation.
So Britons and Hong Kong people and Chinese people of this generation, this time right now, 2020,
were as strong as any. That the attributes of self-discipline,
the attributes of the qualities of self-discipline, that means stay at home, okay, wash your hands, of just relaxing resolve is to be brave and to just try to be patient and do our best.
Of quiet, good-humoured resolve and of fellow feeling still characterise this country.
Okay, so characterise this country, Great Britain, and around the world, Hong Kong as well. Okay, we need to work together and look after our fellows. Our fellows are our friends, okay?
Country. The pride in who we are is not a part of our past. It defines our present and our future.
So this is where in England, and also happened around the world and Hong Kong as well, people have been clapping and cheering for the doctors to encourage them. Okay, they've been clapping to give them some motivation, and this is what happened. The moments when the United Kingdom and Hong Kong have come together.
The moments when the United Kingdom has come together to applaud its care and essential workers.
Applaud is to clap, okay? Applaud is clap. Essential is important, the important workers, right? Like this lady here. She's only working at a supermarket, but the main thing is she's helping the people to get food. So she is an essential worker.
Will be remembered as an expression of our national spirit, and its symbol will be the rainbows drawn by children. Across the Commonwealth and around the world.
So the Commonwealth is the land which is still looked after by England and the United Kingdom, where the Queen is still the head of the country. For example, Australia is part of the Commonwealth, and I think Canada as well, okay? Countries where they look up to the Queen.
We have seen heartwarming stories of people coming together to help others, be it through delivering food parcels and medicines, checking on neighbours, or converting businesses.
So converting means changing businesses to help the relief effort, okay, to help the country. So, for example, there are companies that have stopped making cars and now they're making machines to help people breathe better. We call these ventilators. And, for example, there's a company that make Mercedes-Benz cars. Mercedes-Benz, now they're using their time to help make ventilators to help people breathe during coronavirus.
To help the relief effort. And though self-isolating may at times be hard,
self-isolating, stay at home,
many people of all faiths and of none.
So all faith, this means religions. People of all different religions, maybe Christian, maybe Muslim, or here of none, people who do not believe in God. Okay, this is a chance for us all to come together, unite.
Are discovering that it presents an opportunity to slow down, pause and reflect in prayer or meditation.
So look, whatever you're doing, okay, slow down, stay at home, and think, reflect, is think, pray to God, or just meditate and relax and try to calm yourself.
It reminds me of the very first broadcast I made in 1940, helped by my sister. We as children spoke from...
So this is the Queen, and this is her younger sister, and they made an announcement to the whole country.
From here at Windsor to children who had been evacuated.
So evacuated, a long time ago during the war, young children had to leave their parents because the children lived in the cities, and the cities were being bombed by the enemy. So to keep the children safe, the children had to go out of the city to the countryside. So they were evacuated, and it was a very heartbreaking time.
From their homes and sent away for their own safety. Today, once again, many will feel a painful sense of separation from their loved ones.
So again, like in the war, families are being separated. Old people are separated from the young people, and it's very painful.
But now as then, we know deep down that it is the right thing to do. While we have faced challenges before, this one is different. This time we join with all nations across the globe in a common endeavor.
Endeavor is we have a common goal. Okay, what is our target? Of course, we all around the globe, around the country, our common goal, our common target is to stop coronavirus.
Using the great advances of science and our instinctive compassion.
So our instinctive compassion means instinct is what your body wants to do, and of course we all want to heal, we all want to get better. So using science and compassion is love, we all want to get better, right?
To heal. We will succeed, and that success will belong to every one of us. We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure.
Endure means to face, okay? We still have more challenges to face.
Better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again. But for now, I send my thanks and warmest good wishes to you all.
Okay, so I'm going to play that for you one more time again. Cancel that. And then I will play it again without interruption. If you don't want to watch it one more time, that's
speaking to...
Stop. Right, stop. Okay. I'm going to play it for you one more time. If those of you who want to listen to the message without interruption, I'm going to play it from the beginning to the end. Otherwise, if you feel that you've learned some vocabulary here, then remember to stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next news sharing next time. For those who want to see it one more time, here it is without interruption.
I'm speaking to you at what I know is an increasingly challenging time. A time of disruption in the life of our country. A disruption that has brought grief to some, financial difficulties to many, and enormous changes to the daily lives of us all. I want to thank everyone on the NHS frontline, as well as care workers and those carrying out essential roles, who selflessly continue their day-to-day duties outside the home in support of us all. I'm sure the nation will join me in assuring you that what you do is appreciated, and every hour of your hard work brings us closer to a return to more normal times. I also want to thank those of you who are staying at home, thereby helping to protect the vulnerable and sparing many families the pain already felt by those who have lost loved ones. Together we are tackling this disease, and I want to reassure you that if we remain united and resolute, then we will overcome it. I hope in the years to come, everyone will be able to take pride in how they responded to this challenge. And those who come after us will say the Britons of this generation were as strong as any, that the attributes of self-discipline, of quiet, good-humoured resolve, and of fellow feeling still characterize this country. The pride in who we are is not a part of our past. It defines our present and our future. The moments when the United Kingdom has come together to applaud its care and essential workers will be remembered as an expression of our national spirit, and its symbol will be the rainbows drawn by children. Across the Commonwealth and around the world, we have seen heartwarming stories of people coming together to help others, be it through delivering food parcels and medicines, checking on neighbours, or converting businesses to help the relief effort. And though self-isolating may at times be hard, many people of all faiths and of none are discovering that it presents an opportunity to slow down, pause and reflect in prayer or meditation. It reminds me of the very first broadcast I made in 1940, helped by my sister. We as children spoke from here at Windsor to children who had been evacuated from their homes and sent away for their own safety. Today, once again, many will feel a painful sense of separation from their loved ones. But now as then, we know deep down that it is the right thing to do. While we have faced challenges before, this one is different. This time we join with all nations across the globe in a common endeavour, using the great advances of science and our instinctive compassion to heal. We will succeed, and that success will belong to every one of us. We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again. But for now, I send my thanks and warmest good wishes to you all.